Good morning, this is Tom. Negotiating with Jesus. Negotiating with my guitar. I'm going to be working on triads I think the next month, so maybe the month of April. I'm going to focus on naming notes, so a month of naming notes. I'm going to be using the triads. It's going to be too many notes, but still working on the key of C and just memorizing A, B, C, D, E, F, G all over the neck, so the A, B, C's. But also looking at triads. Can I do a hard exercise? And for me, this is just brutal. I can't even show you how terrible this exercise is for me. But I'm trying to. I think notes are useful. I watched a video today of some guy shredding, and he's going to tell you an exercise that taught him 5 minutes you can become a master. It's like, yeah. And then he talked about he practiced 2 hours a day, and then he did this exercise, and all of a sudden he's down to half an hour a day, and he's a master. Like, yeah, you're not telling the truth. There's something about this that it is a grind. It's a slow grind. So, and then I was thinking about solos. So this guy shreds. I don't care about shredding at all. I don't want to shred. I've never been a fan of shredding. The early guys who played fast, I enjoyed. So let's say Eddie Van Halen. But it was more about note choices. That's the thing that I've always been amazed when they would go somewhere and then jump up to another place, and the note would be maybe a fifth. So there's some magical knowledge of intervals. So that's where I'm trying to get to, intervals. And I thought about David Gilmour, possibly my favorite soloist, because he's playing in a key, and then he knows what note would just fit wonderfully. And it's a system of knowing. A fifth, you're playing an A. So you play A, and this is third, fourth, fifth. So you might go. So he's playing an A, gets to that fifth, but he knows the fifth is a magical note anywhere he plays it. Maybe you play so a fourth stretched into a fifth. Anyway, that's not what I want to do either, but I want to know something about that theory. So I'm naming notes. So here's my terrible exercise. Just using the triads that Daniel Seriff taught, following the G string, A, B, C, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So I know the note that I'm following as the root. I know I've practiced this exercise. I'll put a link in the description. So I want to name notes C, E, G. That is the C chord. If we're playing just key of C, that's all I'm working on. C, E, G, D, F, A. It's a minor because the regular D has an F sharp. So the key of C, all natural notes, C, E, G, D, F, E, E, G, B. It's an E minor, we're on the F, major, F, A, C, major, G, G, B, D, minor A, C, E. Then a diminished, my most hated diminished chord. I don't even remember how to play it half the time. The stretchy diminished, B, D, F. So the B, you're flattening the third, and the fifth. That's a B. You're flattening the third and the fifth. To the C. There, I named some notes. I'm going to do these exercises with, I already did them. I don't want to video it because it was too brutal. I'm using the bottom 3 triads, the Daniel Seriff exercise. I'm naming notes, and I'm just going to crawl forward. I'm going to intentionally do it, even though it's a little painful. No pain, no gain. Let's get out there and do the work. There it is.